After defeating the first boss, it was time to move on to the Black Forest. But first we had to make sure that we had everything crafted that we were going to need to go into that area. So the first thing we did was get over to our crafting table, and with our newly found hard antler that we got from the boss, we crafted an antler pickaxe. This should allow us to do more stuff. I don't know exactly what yet, but we will. I also wanted to give myself a nice way to get across the water versus having to swim back and forth. Wouldn't you know it though, the bird is wanting to talk and he tells me, hey, if you go over there, you'll find copper and you're going to find tin near the water. It's actually kind of a cool idea. And by the water, I did find tin. It was pretty nice. Was able to pick it right up, no big issues. But then the bird wants to talk again. He tells me, hey, you got to build a smelter before you can do anything with this. I figure fine, we'll find what it is. He tells me it's a Surtling core, aka a sneaker beacon. If you know, you know. We then found this copper deposit, which was our next thing. And I really suggest a couple of things with this. Number one, make multiple pickaxes if you can do it. These things don't have a whole lot of durability. If you don't want to go back and fight the boss more, that's fine. But just take materials when you go out to mine to make sure you got a crafting station, and then you can put a roof over it so you can repair this damn thing, because it doesn't last very long, and these deposits are huge. But in the end, we were able to pick up some copper, so now we have both tin and copper. We're just going to have to get into the Black Forest a little deeper and find the Surtling core so we can get the smelter. And in my journey, I found bunches of new items, the first of which is going to be thistle. I've got no idea what the heck it does at this point, but I'm sure we're going to find out. I also ran across one of these. This thing kept spitting enemies out, and believe me when I tell you, these enemies in the Black Forest are way tougher than they were in the meadow. These guys take a lot more hit. I know I'm going to need better weapons, but we were able to finally defeat this dang thing, including this shaman. This is insane. This guy just shoots stuff, and all of a sudden I'm poisoned. I feel like I'm walking around with a walking fart behind me. But you know, if you get him stunned, it's really not that difficult. Just literal feet from where we just fought this spawner is the entrance to this. What the damn bird tells me is a dungeon, and there's riches in them there dungeons. So you know we're going in. I don't know what's going to happen, but we're going to go check it out. The first thing I see in this initial room is going to be these. They're yellow mushrooms. I'm pretty sure you can eat them, but I don't usually mess with mushrooms. I mean, not unless I exactly know what I'm doing. But you know, maybe we can combine it with something down the road and make better food. I don't know, we'll see. But it wasn't until I hit this door and turned this corner that I finally saw the sneaker beacon, the Surtling core. Now I can build all the things. They're going to help me make all the other things. I can't wait. Having found so many cool things already, I was ready to head home and get to work on what we needed. But then I ended up in a freaking Billy Mays infomercial. But wait, there's more. As I'm heading back to the house, a blueberry. Everyone loves a blueberry. I don't know exactly what they're going to do. I'm sure it's a simple food source, but I'm sure there's other things you can do with them. I also found these carrot seeds. So now I'm thinking, okay, there's probably something I can build that'll farm. I also happened across this building. This building gives me the location for the second boss. We are almost ready to fight. But then I kind of come to my senses and say, okay, look, we just found this stuff. Let's go back home. Let's figure out what we got to do to make it all work. And what needed to happen was an addition to the house. I was super happy to do this because you guys know I love building. Almost to the point where I might want to do a thing. What is up, everybody? Jason, aka Jester, and today I'm going to show you the addition to my Valheim crib. All right, look, I'm kind of having fun doing that bit. You're going to see it a lot, but there's going to be an episode where I'm going to show you something. As for now, that house is coming together nicely. That's a clean build. And the place is super functional. In no time whatsoever, I was getting bronze. It's 2 copper to 1 tin for bronze. Copper becomes the problem. But before long, we were able to get this bronze axe. It's going to cut down new things, and that's a wonderful thing. We were also crafting nails. I was just getting myself ready to do what needed to be done. Look at all the things we can build. And just when everything was going fantastic, the forest is moving. And all of a sudden, before I knew it, I was just in a fight for my life with everything in the forest. Ridiculousness. But like they should with my new bronze axe, they all just paled in fear and decided to die, and the forest rests. But there's the damn bird. Okay, fine. What do you want to know, bird? Monster will lay siege to your camp from time to time. Now he tells me? Alright, we went back. Now I know we need a sword. And then it was time to play with something that I saw that I really wanted to play with. It's a portal. And to tell you about the portal, here's Hugin. I mean, I know, boring, right? Turns out all you gotta do is place 2 of these with the same name. And then you can teleport from place to place. Now we had a clear, easy way to get back home. I felt pretty good about this. Felt pretty good indeed. And what I started to realize through all of this, because I'd been through all of the Black Forest in my area by now, was we were going to have to go and find new lands. So I made a new boat, one worthy of going out and looking for the resources we were going to need to upgrade everything. Look, I'm sorry if you already saw the boat and the little fake Valheim Cribs thing, but continuity's a bitch. With a portal placed and a portal in my pocket and a little wood to build, we are about to set out to find more copper and tin and dungeons untold. This journey's been great so far. I'm really starting to learn some things now, and I can't wait until we get to the next bit, because I'm pretty sure we're going to be fighting a boss before you know it.